everyone, we're leaving. It's Lech Lecha, and Abraham is going. So I'm following. Where do you think Abraham's going? Well, he was told, Lech Lecha, go. But where? Lech, go, Lecha, for yourself. For yourself? What does that imply, for yourself? Go because it's good for you. Because many times, unless we have a challenge, unless we're put to the test, we don't know how great we are, how much potential we can actualize. Hashem knows it, but we have to know it. Study for a test but never get the test, you'll never know how well you can do. So that's what happened. Hashem said, go to discover the inner you, the independent you, that once separated from everybody else, from the world, from the people, from your homeland, from your father's land. And that's why we have that progression. First, he had to leave the country. He had to leave behind all those things that everybody else believed in. And then he had to go and leave behind the city, things that he was closest to, things that he really felt for. And finally, the hardest separation is to leave the homeland, the fatherland, your father's home. But he did it because he wanted to face the challenge, because Hashem told him, and he passed the first test. Was it hard? Leaving is always difficult, especially as we know when your kids get married, they leave home. This was for Abraham. But it says, when you leave for a purpose, when you know your higher purpose, when you go and you're just doing it to get a bigger house, a more complicated lifestyle, not so good. But when you're doing it for a higher purpose, for Hashem, to spread the word of Hashem, you have more strength and ability to do it. But he still needs a bracha. Hashem gives him a bracha and he says, you will be like the stars. Can we count the stars? Not really. But what is it about the stars? They seem very small from far, and yet they have greatness. When you look closer, you see the greatness of the stars, how big, how powerful. So is the human being. From far, from a distance, maybe someone seems small to you, but get to know them. See the best in them, and they will be big. Encourage them, and through your potential, they certainly will become a superstar. He also compares us to the dust. He says we will be like the dust, the people of Israel. Why the dust? Because when we don't obey the word of Hashem, the other people will trample on us like dust. And yet dust survives. There's still dust. Plenty of dust all over. Right? So we have that double bracha, that double blessing of being like the stars, infinite, forever, far off, but yet great, small when seen from afar, but great potential up close. And then again, a star, Hashem said, look, come outside, come outside. And when he looked, he said, look down at the stars, because we are above the stars. Stars usually stand for stargazers, destiny. We are above the destiny. Most people are subject to mazalot, destiny, astrology, but not the Jewish people, not when we need it. Abraham and Sarah were above the age of having children, and yet Hashem changed the name and said they will have children, because destiny can be changed. You can change your name, you can change your destiny. How? Through the actions you take, through the mitzvahs you do, through praying to Hashem. That can change your destiny. So we have that ability, and the whole world was created for us. That's why Hashem showed us the stars. Look, I created the stars for you, I created the world for you. It's all created so that you can do the will of Hashem. Be like Abraham and do the will of Hashem. Change your destiny, like the daughter of Rabbi Akiva who was destined to die, and on her wedding night, instead of dying, because she gave charity to an old man at her wedding, she went that night, and when she put the pin in the wall, she actually killed the snake that was destined to kill her. Because with good deeds, you can change your destiny. And of course, Abraham and Sarah were tested again with a famine. And Abraham went down, and he suddenly realized, wow, Sarah, you're beautiful. Why did it take him that long? Because their relationship was one that was so close, so intimate, there was a bond. And of course there has to be that physical connection and that beauty. But he saw within her that greatness, that soul. But when he was taking her to Egypt, a very corrupt place, he realized to the outside world she had true physical beauty. The ultimate is to connect on a spiritual level, to see the beauty in the other person, and yet be coupled with the kind of physical beauty that a wife and a husband should see in each other. So each of you has the power to be a superstar. Each of you has the power to continue to be great, and may we all continue to shine. And just like sometimes it looks dark out there and you don't see the star, remember, it's only in the dark that sometimes you shine the most and raise to the highest challenge. Thank you.